Yo, fam. Okay, blood in the streets, except for the dust coins. Absolutely crazy. Zcash pumping, Dash pumping, ICP pumping. This coin's pumping. I even saw, what is this, Digibytes? Or Digibytes even ripping at the moment. So something weird is really happening in the markets. Overall, massive red day. We did speak about 103K Bitcoin. We are sitting close to 103,000. And this is where we have to get ready for a bounce, and a strong bounce. When markets are chopping down, right, and they're just not getting anywhere, there's liquidity sitting lower. We are definitely going to start reaching liquidity. This is where you have an opportunity to realize that you have your long-term portfolio. And something that I tweeted about yesterday was my long-term will recover. As long as I bought good coins, they will recover and they will make money. Right now, what can I do with the current market? Because the opportunity you're sitting with right now is you are sitting with a market that the range has expanded, which means the percentages to the up and down side, okay, are a lot bigger, which means that the previous market we were in was actually a lot harder to build a trading account versus the current market that we are in right now. I'm still sitting here today, and if you look at the market and where we're at, okay, this is where I'm at. Right, the last 7 days, if I look at where I am yesterday, I told you guys I'm going to long one of the coins, and Zcash ended up being one of the coins, and I'm sitting at $55,000, right? So when I look at this over here, you could see very much that this has been my last couple of days of trading, right? I got 5 winning days, I got 1 losing day, I got 3 break-even days. Overall, I'm up 126%. So this for me is showing that this was a lot, not harder, okay, but it was a lot less focus when the markets were kind of rallying, because I was waiting for the entire portfolio to move. I am building in this market. I'm expecting a bounce that's going to be aggressive and strong, and it's going to give gains very quickly. We need to, throughout all of this redness, see the opportunity and control what you can control today. I can't control my long term just shooting through the roof right now. I have conviction. I know the long term is going to make me money, but what I can control is a trading account and using this as an opportunity to build money quickly. And if I work hard in these phases, by the time my long term recovers, I'll be sitting on a whole nother level. When these days happen, they're the hardest ever, right? It's actually been a very hard month in general. But I promise you, you can thrive and push through it. So guys, I'm here today. It's a quick show. Why? Because I'm going live in 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 as we're going to do a live trading day. We're actually going to trade this market. I'm going to be trading this 55,000 again, and I am going to be in club to do so. So I'm shooting this to make sure that you guys know I'm here. Okay, but that's why this is a recording. So guys, and it's only a couple of minutes recording. I'll see you guys. Okay, no wasting time. Let's go.
I try and help everyone in my space, and this is what I get. I try and fight the devils, but inside I'm just like sniper. Welcome to Sheldon Show.
Fam, like it up, like it up. I need you to be stronger than ever right now. I know it's tough, but be strong. Be strong, push through, and opportunities will arise, right? I don't know if you've noticed, but for me, it's been quite not simple. It hasn't been simple. I'm not going to sit here and say it's just been easy. It's been very tough. But when I started to change the mentality, I started to shift the mind, right? I started to see opportunity, and therefore you can see in general, it's been a pretty good trading week, right? Not even a week specifically. The market dropping, if we look at this now as a whole, if you look at that comparison over there, right, you're seeing 126% growth, but you're seeing 10% down in the crypto market or Bitcoin markets, right? This is easily 20-30% down in altcoins, but we up, right? The reason being is because throughout all of this redness, there's opportunity. Now I see tons and tons and tons of red bubbles, but I do see a couple of green ones, right? And I do see a couple of tokens that are actually showing strength and moving nicely. Therefore, when I am focusing on making money today, or to use this as an opportunity, I am trading strength, right? Specifically, a lot of the alts were not bouncing and not showing strength over the last couple of days. Therefore, I was trading Zcash. Therefore, yesterday, I was trading ZK Sync, right? Yesterday, okay? And the reason why I'm explaining this to you guys, because there's just so much opportunity that we can use right now. Okay, this is what I spoke about yesterday. I said, guys, there is a very long trend. Buy the breaker trend, right? That's the trade. Okay, and I did so. If we go over here, here's the ZK. I didn't actually hold it for that long. Okay, but do you see as we've started breaking the trend, I just want to show you guys. Look at that. Building. I actually entered once with a small stop loss. You see that little drop over there. Then I bought a little bit and I added more as we broke the trend. All right, we broke the trend. I added in. Amazing. I sat. It started to break up. I added a little bit more. And then again, it was 11 o'clock. Guys, I went to bed before 12 last night. Yes, getting somewhere in life. Amazing. But there we broke the trend, and you can see there's a red arrow over there, and I exited. Right now, the whole key here of me saying all this is not that, oh, maybe you got to do this with me, because I know some of you guys got to be a part of this. It's about start today. Start today to see what can I control. Right? If it may be 1% of the portfolio, it may be $50, $100, it does not matter. Right? This account went to $3,900 before it went to 55,000. Before that, it was at 40 or 30, 40K, right? It dropped all the way down, all the way back up. But it just shows you that $100 in this current market, you can build this thing up to a couple $1,000s pretty quickly, and then you're building a real portfolio. So it does not matter the start, but it's the start, right? It's about using this now to say, okay, I am a carpenter. Sometimes I'm building furniture, and sometimes I'm doing kitchens, right? Right now, trading is kitchens and furniture is long-term. Okay, so for the last couple of months, I've been focused over here on building long-term things. Right now, let's go build some kitchens, because that's where that's what the market is in right now, right? It's in kitchen season. Okay, so let's go, right? Let's show opportunity and let's get going. So let's go through a couple of things over here. Again, I deployed my bots. Just want to show you guys, I deployed some bots yesterday, and I'm very happy with these because where we deployed them, they're busy buying up now. Right, so this is where I said we entered there yesterday, and now all of this, so these bots that were 30, 40% in, now they may be 55% in, and there's still limit orders all the way down. We knew this drop could happen. Okay, and you can see why I set the stop so low over there. We knew that we could fill liquidity. Why is this all happening? This is basically the after effect of a very big dump. Okay, so when that day happened where we saw the biggest altcoin crash in a long time, I already knew in my brain that this is going to take some time, because eventually we're going to start going to go fill some of that liquidity, because price dropped so much. You saw a massive exchange of hands, and that exchange of hands were those that kind of capitulated on the fear, right, versus smart money that was buying. But because price bounced and recovered so quickly, right, smart money did not get anywhere near accumulating what they wanted to accumulate. So when you tend to see the drop and the bounce, we say the first bounce is fake, but then also there's usually a slow depression stage. Now, again, I thought this maybe could end last week, and it's still continuing. And I still think it's going to end not too long from now, right? But this can take on some time over here. And what's actually happening is the first big drop didn't get many to capitulate. The guys that got smashed were leverage traders. Right. What you are seeing now is different. The fact that the market is slowly dropping like this now means that people are exiting their long-term bag. They are exiting crypto, and it's very likely they're exiting crypto for a long time, if not forever. Okay, so they're actually selling their top assets that they've been accumulating for maybe months, for years. They are exiting right now. I'm done with this game. I'm finished. Screw crypto. Right? It's done. And that's exactly what smart money wants to see. That's exactly what smart money wants to buy. That's exactly what smart money wants to accumulate. So again, we have seen these phases before, but don't forget this in months from now when the market is recovering and maybe back at highs again, right? That's what happened. The market literally exchanged hands, okay? Because I can guarantee you, and again, I'm going to bring a little bit of hope here because it's very important. I can guarantee you this market will recover, and I can guarantee you this market will have more bull seasons in the future. We didn't see an alt season this cycle. It's still coming, right? We got to fight now. I was speaking to someone this morning when institutions got involved. It was a little bit tough to know when the structure, everything started to change. Okay, it does not mean it's not coming. It's coming, guys, but things have changed. Timing has changed. The way the market has moved has changed, right? Which means that no one has the secrets to the market. Right now, you'll see, if you look at influencers in the market, you've got a couple guys that called the top, and they're heroes. I'm telling you, in 3 months from now, they are not heroes anymore, right? Same reason how I can call and we can rally all the way up, and then all of a sudden it can turn against very quickly. No one knows, right? All you're left with is your skills, and I promise you, you change the mindset, you get back in and you go, you're the one to recover this way quicker than everyone else. When everyone is capitulating right now and you're building and growing and getting yourself up, We'll talk again in the future. This is the true success. And I'm not just talking trading, I'm talking life. You want to be successful in life? You learn the skill, right? Be strong and you got this. You got this, guys. I know it's hard out there, but just keep your heads up nice and strong. Okay, I promise you there's the other side of the road. Keep going. Okay, let's go. That was actually a little bit of an awkward wink. Okay, let's jump in. Let's get moving. You can see me. I have no ego. If I look like a loser, I look like a loser. I'll admit it. Someone even told me crap this morning that I didn't spell. Who can trust a guy that doesn't spell? Right. I want to show you guys here. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Oh, I did this over here. Do whatever you can to stay in the game eventually. So I didn't spell this right. Someone says, who's going to trust someone that can't spell right? Hey, I'm a trader. I got 42% in my final matric exams for English. And I've managed to make money. Come on, man. Come on. Just shows you. I just want to see here. Let's go. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, let's jump in, guys. So the key here now, there's a big zone on where Bitcoin can bounce. There's a big zone. There's literally 95,000 to 103,000, right? We can bounce anywhere. And when we bounce, you're going to see a strong bounce. Again, first bounce is likely to be fake. Okay. Then there will be a secondary entry as well, which means that when I'm trading, like yesterday with ZK, I entered 6% of the trading account, right? This is not all in stuff. This is taking pieces, trading, making money. If I entered my whole account, I'd be sitting on 120, but I'd also be sitting on 10,000 if I got it wrong, right? So I made an extra $4,000 yesterday, just to show you guys again over here. Made the extra for, what did I make yesterday? 4,100. What did I make the day before? 9,000, 4,000, 12,600. Right, that's kind of been the last couple of days when it comes to trading. So just little bits every day, not being greedy. Okay, but there's a huge zone here, guys, on Bitcoin where it can bounce. If we look at this over here, there's this, and there's a 618. Let's just get this correct. There's a 618 sitting down there as well. So we could even go down there. Okay, so the key is not about, okay, we get a bounce exactly here. It's about, okay, when it bounces, I'm ready, I'm loaded, and I'm going to take the opportunity. So what's very important now is to track this down. Okay, I do believe we can bounce at 103. Okay, but a break of this trend confirms it. Which means if you look at the time horizon of where we are right now, you're not looking too far. You're looking in the next 12 to 20 hours. We should see a strong start to recovery. And there's two ways it's going to happen. So let's speak about this. So all I'm doing now is I'm tracking this down. And if I'm looking for short-term trades, I'm tracking the shorter trend lines. Okay, so what did I do? I went out. This drop started happening. I take the two tops, put it in. Boom. That's when the real recovery will start happening. Right? And I'm not talking real recovery to all-time highs. I'm talking about here, and we start to get back to the 114s. Right, once we get through that trend. So that's cool. Okay, I know that that's sitting. So again, gives me an idea. If I do have some cash, accumulate some spot, accumulate some long-term, amazing, right? But then if I want to trade, I kind of zoom in and I want to look at where we are. Now, again, we are coming into a big green zone, but something like this now, okay, I put that trend in. So as a short-term trader that wants to trade today, when this is done and pops here, this, right? Again, first might be fake, then there's a drop-off. So amazing, that's the trade. Okay, over there. So this is why it's important now to know that there's a lot of short-term trades. The range has started to open up. Even for Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart at 2-3% is massive, right? Compared to what we've seen previously before. So the ranges are opening up. Now, if you take that to any of the other coins, right, and you see, so let's go put in the top trend here on Sol, right? And you'll see that what I'm expecting now, this is why I'm going to go live on Club, is I do think there's a bit of a drop-off here. Then I think there's a pop. Right, and if you look at those percentages, you'll start to see that these are start to get 3-4%, and if it breaks that trend, starts to get a bit bigger. Right, if you want to start trading a little bit more into the strength, okay, let's not go Zcash as that thing's just ripping. But let's say example on ZK Sync. Okay, tracking this down. This pops from here to here. Okay, you'll start to see the percentages. Now the important thing here is to not desperate trade. Right, I am now off of Zcash, I'm off of ZK Sync, and now I'm going back to quality. Why? Because now quality is really getting cheap. Okay, so I'm going back to Solana. Okay, so I traded Zcash. I traded that. Why? Because the market was not doing anything for the last couple of days and looking weak. So I traded strength. Okay, now I need to get out of that habit though, because if I keep trading that, when that thing turns and I'm not looking at the rest of the markets, then I'm going to be stuck. So it's always important to kind of move on. So I'm looking for something like this. And as you go down the list of coins here, you will see that a lot of them are kind of basically starting to slow down in this area. And because we haven't broken out yet, it still means more downside. But when that trend breaks, that's your opportunity for nice short-term longs, right? Nice longs and pushes to the upside. When I said ZK-Sync, I am accumulating ZK-Sync for the long term, yes. But for trading, when it's nice and sexy, I'll be trading it. Okay, so let's go through the plays over here. So shorter term, you literally want to put your short-term trend line in. When that breaks, push up, make your money, get out. Wait for the next opportunity, right? We haven't broke. Only once we have broken this trend, then will we start to see bigger moves to the upside. But what's going to very much likely happen, okay, once we get through the bottoms here, is we're going to see a drop now, wherever it may drop to, and the recovery is going to be slow in the beginning, okay, and it's going to literally absorb all of this. Okay, then we push up again, right? This is kind of what we're looking for here. Okay, so again, for me, I'm paying attention to the range here, but also building some nice any spot bags or anything here, as well as bots. I will be launching more bots, okay, because I'm recording this. If we do have any bots, the link will be below in the description. We will have any of the new bots there in the link below, right? You'll find them. I'm building them here. I'm not afraid, right? It's important over time. Your emotions start to get resilient. Mine are starting to get resilient. I'm not afraid, right? Of these, I'm going all in confidence. Let's rocket it through. Right, Bitcoin dominance is spiking. But I always spoke about mid-ranges. See, it's in the middle. Don't be surprised if this thing starts tanking. Right, don't be surprised if altcoins recover very quickly from here. So if we look at alts here, alts are still showing me that we can go a little bit more down. Okay, overall, there's the 618 over there. Okay, but then it is showing me that once we are done here, we are going to go here, here, then a trap possibly, and then we go. So there's a lot of opportunity here. There's a lot of money to be made and things like that, as we're going. So as we go down, literally putting in these main trends, just want to show you guys again. So this is the trend to focus on today for trades or for buys. This is the bigger trend a little bit later on once we've confirmed. But if we break one trend, we are going to the next trend. Okay, we break this trend, we're going here. If we shut down, that is the big one after that. So that's still time. You can see that there's time until that. Right now, how can I use the volatility to make money today? Right, a couple of coins that are showing some strength. Keep an eye on 𝗬𝗏. I don't know what's going on, but it's not tanking. So keep your eyes on that. Right, optimism is also not looking too bad. Put this trend in here. Lots of good trades coming in over there. We do have a bunch of random coins going parabolic. Okay, so the key is not to chase this and trade this now. Okay, but just know that these things are happening. So keep an eye out. So when you see opportunity like this, you get them. Like, guys, it feels amazing to be growing an account in a red market. It feels great. Right, and that's the important thing here. And I will be taking a nice little break soon as well, because it's important to take breaks in between these things. But let's go. So Dash, look at this. Some of these coins are just going up. So there's opportunity. But if you're sitting and dwelling over that I can't do anything right now, maybe I should exit crypto forever. Ignore that mindset. Maybe just go take a break then. Come back in 2 days. Like, but don't capitulate right now. It's not the thing to do, right? You can make your own decisions. But for me, it's a very sad way to get out of all the hard work that you've done. Very, very, very important. So again, guys, I am not saying we're going to bounce right now, but I am saying the bounce is coming. Okay, and I am saying that a trend line is going to help you guys a lot with that bounce. Showing you a couple of hours of space. When that happens, things will start to recover. Right now, what you can do is trade the markets, and that's exactly what I am going to be doing. This does not mean, oh, I'm going to sell the rest of my money and go all in on the trades now. No, it means take a very small, I don't care if it's $10, $20, $50, $100, $10,000, doesn't matter, right? Make sure it's a small part and build that baby up. Build it up because you have volatility right now. Keep your heads nice and strong. Don't quit, right? And keep pushing through. You do that, we're going to be on the other side, and it's all going to happen. Guys, lots of love. I'm jumping onto Club now. If you are in Club, join me for the live trading session. We're going to spend a couple hours together. I will be recording this for the new channel as well. Make sure you're following the new channel, Sniper Trading on YouTube, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.